Que paso? This is SIREN Tarot. Welcome back to another pick a card reading. Who will you marry? This reading is timeless. And for this reading, there are 6 different options. Option 1. I'm no urologist, but I think you're a dick. Typo, it should be Y-O-U apostrophe R-E. I think you're a dick. And if you chose option 2, this is option 2. Another typo, hopeless romantic. Hopeless romantic seeks filthy whore. That's option 2. Option 3 would be, do I look like a cigarette machine? Cuatro. Option 4, my balls itch. Cinco. Option 5, buy me drinks till I want you. And seis. Option 6, dip me in honey and throw me to the lesbians. As always, timestamps will be provided. Don't overthink it. Just choose a sticker. If you chose option 1, I'm no urologist, but I think you're a dick. Here's your pile. Here's your reading. Four of Cups, the Fool, 8 of Swords. Yeah, this person kind of is a dick so far. A book title just popped into my head. It's probably been thought of already. Dicks and the women who love them. Okay. You know, you've probably seen a lot of pick-a-card readings on who will you marry, your future spouse, your future husband, whatever. And I think a lot of them, the readers are trying too hard to paint this really rosy, fairy tale-esque picture. I like to keep it real. Always. The Magician. The Tower, 5 of Pentacles. The 2 biggest red flags in the deck, my opinion, 4 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. So SIREN Tarot, tell us, what do you mean my future husband or my future wife, my future spouse could be a dick? Well, what I get from these cards is that your future partner is very hard to satisfy. This person is moody. They could have a diagnosis. There's absolutely no shame in that. There are all kinds of diagnoses, and they're becoming more and more common. Bipolar, CPTSD, anxiety, major depression. That's the one that I've gotten the most throughout the years since I was a kid. Major depression, clinical depression. There's schizophrenia. There's borderline personality disorder. I'm slurring my words. I just had another bite of the Delta 8. I keep the jokers in the decks. They amplify the cards that they touch. That's the Knight of Swords. And that is the Two of Wands. Okay, so this person has taken a lot of risk. This is someone who has probably been in a few romantic sexual relationships. They've either lived with someone before or they've been married. Maybe they've lived with a few different people. Maybe they've been married and divorced a couple of times. But this person has lived a whole life, a full life. They've taken risk. They've gotten into some trouble. Could be this is someone who is not currently living in the country of their birth. So this could be someone who was born in England and they're currently living in Seattle, Washington, the United States. Or someone who was born in Paris, France, and now they're living in Paris, Texas. So I feel like they're an expat. They're not living in the country of their birth. They're really good at cutting ties if someone is not serving their needs, if someone does not understand them, if someone does not respect them. They're able to sever cords, even if it's family. I feel like they don't have the best relationship with their family, especially their mom. I'm seeing problems with their mom. And someone asked in the comments of my last pick a card, will he contact you again? When I had seen in the spread, I saw rehab. And I replied that, number one, I'm not a psychic. I'm not a psychic. I'm not a medium. I'm just someone who uses my intuition and my knowledge of the tarot and astrology to read the cards. That's it. I'm an intuitive card reader. So I can't explain why I saw rehab in a certain spread. I mean, I guess I could. I go more in depth at Patreon, but I don't really talk about my knowledge of tarot here. I just give bits and pieces. But once I do a reading, I release the energy of the reading. I don't go back and study what I've done, but I'm just getting intuitive flashes. I'm getting these glimpses and I'm telling a story based on what I see in the cards. And I see someone who has very masculine energy, meaning that they can be cold, they can be detached. If someone is not surfing their wavelength, they can cut that person out. And I'm seeing problems with their mom. And I'm seeing someone who has this policy to always tell the truth, even if it hurts people's feelings. This person does not have any tact. And I am seeing someone who's insensitive. They probably don't have much water in their natal chart. My chart, for example, is air and earth dominant. And I'm sure there are people who would say, if your chart is air and earth dominant, don't read tarot. Tarot belongs to the water signs, the Pisces, the Cancer, the Scorpio. Well, I tend to disagree. And you can't just speak in stereotypes. I mean, you can, but when it comes to astrology, the deeper you go, there are more nuances, there are more subtleties, there are more layers. But if someone has a lot of masculine energy in their chart, I'm seeing air and fire, because that's what we have here. This middle row is all air and fire. Aquarius, Aries, Knight of Swords. So someone who has a lot of masculine energy, they're going to tend to be tactless, blunt with the truth. They can be insensitive. A possible astro combo for your future partner, they could have Sun in Aquarius, Aries, Rising, Moon, and Gemini. That's one possibility of many. They're very adept at communication as far as getting their point across with intelligence, the right words, the correct grammar. But something is missing when it comes to connecting to people on an emotional level is what I'm getting. This person could be very cerebral, very in their head. They could be neurotic. They could have anxiety. But they have mood swings. And I am seeing someone who has a temper. And they struggle financially. You know, I might have done that when I first started reading tarot. I don't remember. I have to go back and watch my old videos from years and years ago. I started this channel in 2018. I might have done that when I was doing the marriage pick of cards. I might have tried to just really shine it on and make it like a fairy tale. Like, oh, you're going to marry this really sensitive, intuitive neurosurgeon who speaks your love language and his moon is conjunct your sun. So it's going to be bliss. I have to keep it real. I have to read the cards as I see them. And I'm seeing someone who may be emotionally unavailable. And I feel like this person goes from job to job. This person does not have people skills. Okay. Could be a writer. So there is a good chance if you actually marry this person. This is all for fun. This is entertainment purposes. And we create our own lives. I'm not fatalistic or superstitious when it comes to the cards. But what was I saying? This person will probably make less money than you do. So you could be the sugar mama or sugar daddy to this person. And if you're saying, hell no, that's not going to happen. Well, perhaps you'll marry a urologist who has an NDE, a near-death experience, and they decide, I don't want to be a urologist anymore. I want to be a shaman. I want to guide people through the ayahuasca experience in Costa Rica or Fiji or wherever the hell. Peru, Lima, Peru. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for pile 1. I hope that helps, entertains, educates, elucidates. I am always available for private readings. All the information is included in each and every description box. Check out the community section for updates. Muchas gracias. And if you chose pile number 2, hopeless romantic seeks filthy horror, here's your reading. Page of Wands, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Beautiful. For some of you, this could be a so-called old-fashioned shotgun wedding. You get pregnant, and so you get married. You get married because there's a baby on the way. For some of you. Okay, your future spouse. Who will you marry? Dos más. Uno. Dos. Oh, 10 of Swords. The Empress. Strength. For some of you, this is an ex that you're going to reconcile with and you're going to marry this ex. For some of you, you have a child or children with this person already. Nine of Swords, Seven of Swords, King of Pentacles. I would say for the vast majority of you, this is someone you have history with. It could have been third party. I'm throwing out all these possibilities. I don't usually do that. I keep it pretty concise. Just I focus on one scenario. But could have been third party, or it could be someone you already have history with and you have children with this person and you're going to reconcile and you're going to commit to this, and you're going to be you're going to be different people, you know. You've had time to figure out who you are, what you want. You've got your expectations. For most of you, this ended because of cheating. But this person is going to come to you changed, and they want to commit to this. They've had time to think about it. You're the love of this person's life. They can't live without you. You're going to have this blissful marriage, but you had to go through some shit to get there. You had to die a few times to get to this heaven. Okay? A possible astral combo for this person, they could have Sun in Taurus, Leo rising, Moon in Cancer. It's just one possibility. You could have Sun in Taurus, Gemini rising, Moon in Aries. I see a big home, a nice home, a luxurious home. It's probably 2 stories. There's probably a spiral staircase, or maybe there's a staircase that has 3 landings, 3 flights of stairs. Could be at least 1 stained glass window. I see palm trees. I see a pool. Excellent landscaping, retaining wall, all of that. Very nice vehicles. But it's not a status quo marriage, although you have money, you take nice vacations, you have these luxuries. It's not strictly speaking status quo, because there is tremendous love here. There's love and joy and compatibility. I know the cliche is that you can't get back with an ex because they're your ex for a reason. But no, I believe that people can change. Especially if you were really young when you first got together, like you were teenagers. You've had time to grow and develop yourselves. So I see you having probably a blended family, children from previous relationships maybe, or maybe you just have kids with each other. I don't know, but I definitely see a big house full of kids and pets. Birthdays are a big deal. All the holidays are a big deal. There are fireworks on the 4th of July, if you're in the United States. But I see you celebrating. I see you laughing. I see you being best friends. And I see all this land, all these trees, an orchard, lemon trees, lime trees, cherry trees, plum trees, apricot trees. Wow. Yeah, that's what I see for pile 2. I hope that helps. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out. And if you chose pile 3, do I look like a cigarette machine? Here's your reading. 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles. Queen of Wands, King of Swords, 8 of Wands. Eight of Wands again, the sex card, 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups. Okay, it's really strong. to have the signifiers side by side. King of Swords, Queen of Wands. 8 of Wands twice. 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups. This is going to be a once-in-a-lifetime kind of relationship. People get married, they get divorced multiple times. It's common where I'm from, Texas. Mom's in her 3rd marriage. Dad's going through his 5th divorce. But this marriage, whenever you get married, however old you are, however much life experience you have, this marriage is going to last for a lifetime. This is a happy marriage. These are two people who are compatible. You're spiritually in sync. You have things in common. The sex is amazing. It's a so-called spiritual connection. You could regard this person as a soulmate, maybe a twin flame. There's mental telepathy. You speak the same love language. You get each other. You understand each other. The communication's flawless. It's going to start off as a long-distance relationship. They're going to come to you, or you're going to get on a plane and fly to them. But I'm seeing vast difference. Vast difference. Vast distance. So this person could be in Tokyo. You could be in Paris or Seattle or San Francisco. But you could be from different cultures. You could be different ethnicities. But you're matched. This is a spiritual match. And you were alone for a while before you manifested this. Working on yourself, working on your finances. You're both coming into this marriage as full-fledged people with your own lives, your own experiences, your own friendships, your own hobbies. But you are going to be best friends and possibly business partners. You may start a company together. There's going to be a lot of sexting in the beginning. And you may pull back. You may think, okay, what do we have beyond the sex? But you're going to get to know each other in layers and layers, and you're going to see that you have a fuck ton in common. And the sexual compatibility is just the buttercream frosting on the chocolate cake. You might have been raised in the same religion, or you might both come from strict religions, strict upbringings. Maybe you're still religious, but you're on the same spiritual path. You have the same beliefs. A possible astral combo for this person, they could have Sun in Gemini. I was going to say Libra, but no, I think it's Gemini. Of course, it's not going to be the same for everyone that watches. I just like to call it astral combos for fun. Okay, they could have Sun in Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but I'm going to pick a combo that makes the most sense to me. Okay. Sun in Libra, Pisces rising, Moon in Aries. One possibility of many. What is this person like? This person is a very warm and gregarious extrovert. They have a lot of friends. They're very loyal to their friends. Their friends are their second family. They're close to their siblings. I'm seeing brothers, but of course it could be brothers and sisters. And I'm seeing a T name. I don't usually think of initials, but I'm seeing Tony. Tony Stark. You're going to marry Iron Man. No, Tony, Trey, Travis, Tyler, Terrence, Terrell, Turtle. Maybe this person was conceived at Woodstock or Monterey Pop or in the Summer of Love. I don't know. But Turtle, Ty, Tiffany, Tammy, Tanya, Tim, Timmy, Tommy. Okay, you could have, if you chose this pile, you could have Sun in Aries, Virgo rising, Moon in Aries. These are just possibilities, but damn, this is a good marriage. It smells good. It smells good. Candles, sage, incense. This person smells amazing. He or she takes really good care of themselves. They could take a couple of showers a day. They could wear a really good cologne. So yeah, that's what I see for, is this pile 3? This is pile 3. Hope that helps, entertains, educates, elucidates. I am always available for private readings. All the information is included in each and every description box. Check out the community section for updates. Muchas gracias. And if you chose Cuatro, my balls itch. Here's your reading. Tres de Espadas, 3 of Swords, El Ermitaño, the Hermit, La Estrella, the Star. You're probably going to meet on social media. I'm seeing Instagram, but it could be TikTok, YouTube, WhatsApp, Twitter, Facebook. It could be anything. Snapchat. Page of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, 10 of Cups. Oh, this looks chaotic as hell. 6 of Wands, 9 of Cups. Damn, 8 of Cups. Okay, this is deep. I've been watching a lot of 90210 lately. I don't know why. I'm just in that algorithm. I'm in that weird rut of watching these clips, not entire episodes, but these clips from 90210, which I watched in the 90s when I was in high school, college, graduated in 91, high school. Anyway, so, you know, 90210, there's all that drama. Brenda is the love of Dylan's life, but oh, he and Kelly are soulmates. So that whole thing just seemed really sleazy to me. I didn't want Dylan with Kelly, damn it. I wanted Dylan with Brenda. They were the match. I thought they were the best couple on the show. I felt like they had the most chemistry. Anyway, so there's drama here. This could start off as third party. One of you could be married to someone else. Maybe you're going through a long, drawn-out divorce when you start talking. You're going to feel in the beginning like this person is not interested. You're going to feel like this person is arrogant. You're going to feel like this person has a lot of options. If this is a man, this man could be a Chad, a fuckboy, an alpha male, someone who takes the gym selfies and he really prides himself on his appearance and his pecs, his biceps, his tribal tattoos, whatever. Oh, look at all these women I could be with if I wanted to be with them, you know. Look at my Instagram feed. I can see this person bragging. That's gross, but it's common. But, I mean, damn. It could start off weird, and maybe you don't really like this person when you first meet, when you first start talking. You don't like this person because they are arrogant. They've got strong asshole energy. For some, this could be someone who has a platform. They have a lot of followers on Instagram, or they have a lot of subscribers on YouTube. They get a lot of attention, and they like the little dramas they create. They like bringing out strong reactions in people. So I'm seeing someone who could be manipulative. They're on some kind of ego trip, and they like it when people are fighting over them. If, I don't know, if people are competing for their attention or whatever on their Instagram, their Twitter, their YouTube. This person could be a minor or not so minor celebrity. The celebrity that I'm seeing is Channing Tatum. It's a really strange name, I think. I don't like the name much, Channing Tatum. But he's very good looking. He's a Taurus. Anyone can see he's aesthetically pleasant. But it seems like, I mean, I don't know. Who knows? I've read a few Us Weeklies. It seems like he wasn't that good of a husband to his first wife. Has he been married twice? I don't know. I don't care. Anyway, I'm seeing Channing Tatum. So this person's going to be conventionally handsome or beautiful, gorgeous, good hair, good bone structure, gorgeous eyes you could just drown in. I'm seeing green eyes, but it could be green, blue, brown, hazel, whatever. And eventually, clearly, you're going to fall in love, and this is the deepest love you've ever known, the deepest romantic, sexual love you've ever known. You could regard this person as the love of your life, and it takes you a while to catch on. It takes a while for the two of you to really get to know each other, to go deep, and to fall in love. It's not going to be like love at first sight. There's some friction and tension for sure in the beginning. A possible astral combo for this person, they've got a really complicated natal chart. I'm seeing my stuff. Well, because I'm seeing Virgo and Aquarius. I have Sun and Venus in Aquarius, Virgo rising, Virgo moon. I've got a very complicated, tangled chart. So this person could have Sun in Virgo, Aquarius rising, Moon in Scorpio, one possibility of many. You could have Sun in Gemini, Aquarius rising, Moon in Cancer. But I feel like this is going to be a really good marriage. Deeply gratifying once the two of you work things out in the beginning. Eventually, you're going to fall crazy deep in love. You're going to adore each other. You'll regard this person as the love of your life, very likely. Yeah, that's pile 4. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out. And if you chose Cinco, pile 5, buy me drinks till I want you, your future spouse, the world, El Mundo, Queen of Wands, Reina de Bastos, and Queen of Swords, Reina de Espadas. I do like when that happens, when the two signifiers come out side by side, especially in a marriage reading. That's really synchronous. That's really energetically advantageous, as they say. It's funny because I made a video, I think for this channel and also for Patreon, on Saturn going into Pisces. Saturn is now, I believe, at 3 degrees Pisces. And I probably talked about how Saturn's all about getting real. Saturn throws cold water on Neptune Pisces. Wake up, bitch. Nap time's over. No, those unicorns are not real, but these bills that are due are real, so get your ass to work. So Saturn barges into the Pisces party and just really shakes shit up. And it's all about discipline and structure and boundaries. And I said, this is not going to be a hard transit for anyone who is real with themselves, who's showing up and doing the work in the so-called 3D, the Empress. If you're not enslaved by any addictions, you're good. You're solid. This transit's not going to hurt. Now, here I am, Queen of Cups, another signifier. Here I am, and I know what I know, the Hermit. Yet, I find myself at the age of 50 bonding with my Taurus dad over edibles. You know, I live in Texas, a notorious red state. I didn't think that I could even get what I got recently at these different shops. I didn't think it was even a possibility. But yeah, Delta 8s, Delta 9s. Haven't tried the Delta 9s yet. I thought my dad gave me a Delta 9 because it was so strong, but he sent me the package, a picture of the package, and it's Delta 8. But it's, I think, 500 milligrams. Anyway, so Brave New World. I can't keep this up because the gummies are expensive as hell. Four of Pentacles. But for the past few weeks, I've been enjoying this very mellow high. This sustained gummy high. Three of Cups. I like it better than drinking. Ten of Spades, Ten of Swords. But I can quit whenever I want to. When this bag of gummies, and then I got 2 little packages earlier today. When those run out, then no mas. And that's good because I've got the major munchies and I'm trying to lose weight, not gain it. So who are you going to marry? You are going to marry someone who probably has children from previous relationships. I feel like this person has lived with different people. I don't know if they actually got married or if they just lived with these people, but they've lived with a lot of different people. They've had a lot of partners. This person is a serial monogamist. They're very fickle. They fall in and out of love pretty quickly. They see one thing that turns them off and they're like, nope, next. They have very high standards, very strong libido. A lot of people could not keep up with this person sexually. They are a racehorse. Yeah. This person could be an athlete. I can see this person dribbling a basketball, throwing the basketball in the hoop. I don't see this person playing golf. It could be basketball, or it could be basketball. I'm seeing basketball. I'm seeing the Spurs. I think we're going back to San Antonio because the house didn't sell. And that's been on my list for years to go to a Spurs game. But only if it's courtside. If it's not courtside, what's the point? And so, yeah, a nice credit card if you can get it. I've got it, but I don't want to max it out in a fucking basketball game. So this person is athletic. They have a good body. Regardless if it's man, woman, they have a very good body. They take care of themselves. They're very conscious of what they eat. I can see this person doing protein shakes, smoothies, salads, gluten-free pizza, the cauliflower crust, whatever. I can see them going on hikes or biking, doing the biking marathons or jogging. I can see them climbing a mountain. I can see them in a canoe, a kayak. I can see this person camping. Yeah, there's a campfire and they're frying fish in a cast iron skillet. Okay. Oh, God. I'm getting turned on thinking of this person. Thinking of a man who has this energy. He's really optimal. The sex is amazing. He's smart. He's not lovey-dovey. He's not sappy. He's not that warm and affectionate. I mean, he can be warm and affectionate like in the afterglow after you've had sex. And the foreplay, he's into the sensual kissing and caressing and all that. But he doesn't want to just sit and cuddle and hold your hand and share ice cream and watch Adam Sandler movies. He's very strong in his ego. He's very strong in himself, or, you know, herself. Whatever gender works for you, whatever you prefer. This person has confidence, and this person's very strong with boundaries. This person's not codependent. They don't want you to be clingy. They want you both to have your own lives, your own interest. They don't want to be together 24/7. For some of you, this could be a long-distance marriage, you know. And that happens, and that works for people, you know, actors, athletes. My mom's hairstylist, she did my hair yesterday. Yeah. And her husband travels for work, and there are truck drivers who travel. Anyway, for some of you, this could be a long-distance marriage, so you're not always together. This could be someone who works in the oil field, 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, whatever. Distance makes the heart grow fonder, and you are both really independent, so you like having time apart. When you're together, you have this blissful, gratifying, I was going to say makeup sex, but it's not from a fight. Oh my God. Okay, I'm cutting myself off. No more Delta 8 gummies because they're making me stupid. When you get together, you know, after this person has been working for 2 weeks or whatever, you get together and it's not makeup sex, it's reunion sex. Yes. Baby, where have you been? I've been missing you like crazy. Sex. The kissing is just, oh my God, this is the best kisser ever. A deep, sensual kisser. And he treats you like the queen you are, or she treats you like the king you are. They treat you really fucking well. And this is class. Morton's Steakhouse by the Meanger, San Antonio, Texas. I went there once. I treated myself to a solo honeymoon. I got a room at the Meanger and I had dinner at Morton's. So yeah, you're going to Morton's on your dates. You're going to museums. You could go to Paris on your first date, as crazy as that sounds. A possible astral combo for this person. This person is so generous. I feel like they could have Sun in Leo, but they're strong with boundaries. They're generous, but they're strong with their boundaries. So, Sun in Leo, Taurus rising, Moon in Cancer. One possibility of many. You could have Sun in Gemini, Virgo rising, Moon in Cancer. But there's so much love here. Amazing sex, romantic sex. This person pushes you out of your comfort zone. Maybe you're not really into the outdoors or sports, but you become this new version of yourself. They bring out this new wild side in you. And you're just really good for each other. You complement the hell out of each other. People see the two of you together and they think, God, that's a couple. Goals. Okay. Cool. Pile 5. Good job. I'm always available for personal readings. All the info's in every box. If you want to donate to my PayPal, God will kiss you all over for that. Muchas gracias. And if you chose 6, dip me in honey and throw me to the lesbians. I hope no one's offended by that, but someone probably will be. It's just fun. I went into the shop next to the nail salon. Look at my toes. Got a pedicure. My mom did a pedicure. And YouTube does count that as pornography, seeing a foot, a bare foot on camera. But the Aquarian in me just loves to rebel and test the boundaries. So I went to this dispensary. And I got 2 packages of the Delta 9 gummies. There's 2 gummies in each bag for $10. And then my mom got some CBD gummies. And, okay, the High Priestess, Ace of Wands, and I saw these stickers and I said, I'm going to get those for a pick a card. And people will be offended. People will be triggered. And that's okay. Bill Hicks was a hero of mine. Okay. The High Priestess, Ace of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, you already know who this person is. And I don't mean that you know this person. You know who this person is because you're manifesting this person right now. You're tapped into your divine feminine authority. Your intuition is razor sharp. 2 of Swords. Your standards are high. 4 of Swords. You're meditating. You're manifesting this. You know what you want. Knight of Wands. You want someone who is younger than you. You want someone who is sexual. You want someone who will go hard or go home. You want someone who is confident. You want someone who will initiate contact. They're going to slide into the DMs. They're going to send you an email. They're going to send you something. Knight of Swords. Joker amplifies the cards that it touches. Okay. They're going to be very purposeful and intentional in their communication. This is not, hey, you up at 4 a.m. This is not a booty call. I guess, well, of course, it's a weird world. All kinds of weird shit happens on this planet. Booty calls can turn into significant relationships and you can get married. You can marry a booty call. You can marry a friend with benefits. But none of that nonsense here. Okay, when this person sends you communication, initially, the first message they send you, whatever, they want to get to know you. Something about you intrigues them. Sure, you're attractive. Anyone can see that. But they sense a connection with you. Maybe you have music in common. You like the same music. Maybe you're both musicians, or you're both writers, or you're both artists. You have something that unites you. Something you can talk about. So yeah, there's going to be flirtation and maybe even some sexting, but the emphasis here is really on the friendship. And yet when this person contacts you, yeah, they're thinking, oh, we have things in common. In the back of their mind, they're thinking, I can see a future with this person. Maybe they're not even aware of that. It's not like a conscious thought, but on some level they're thinking, oh, we would make a really good team. And there is a sexual attraction, no doubt about that. I'm seeing an age gap. Yeah, you're probably going to be a few years older. And you're not going to just go out there and have sex with whoever. You're not going to get into relationships just to get into relationships. You're going to spend time alone, making this list, adding to it. This is what I expect to find in my optimal life partner. Some things are not carved in stone. You're flexible on some things. It'd be nice if he had dark hair and dark eyes. It would be nice if he was Latino. It would be nice if he spoke fluent Spanish. But some things you don't want to compromise on. Some things are carved in stone. No abuse whatsoever. No ambivalence. He has to be sure of me or it's not going to be a thing. He can't still be stuck on an ex from 1989 or 1999 or 2019 or whatever. Can't be stuck on an ex. So, you're manifesting this right now. And a possible astral combo for your future husband or wife, your spouse, your partner. Super specific. Sun in Aries, Mercury in Taurus, Mars in Taurus, Aries rising, Moon in Gemini. You could have Sun in Aquarius, Cancer rising, Moon in Aries, but I feel like you and this person are going to have excellent synastry. You'll probably have really good Moon Mercury, which I talk about that all the time. I have for years. I hope to write a book on it eventually, the importance of Moon and Mercury in your synastry, because Mercury is communication. Moon is our pain body, our feelings, our emotions, daily habits, and routines. You don't want to be with someone, you don't want to marry someone, ideally, whose daily habits and routines drive you crazy. I speak from experience. So yeah, that's what I see for pile 6, and that does conclude this pick a card reading. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. Sending you all massive love and light from Lindell, Texas.